and we're back to learning Inkscape, and this time I'm going to show you how to create this circle logo design. We need a circle at the start, use the ellipse tool, hold Ctrl when you drag that, and we need the align and distribute menu under object. Let me create another circle again, I hold Ctrl, and I give that a different fill. Let me size that down, once again I hold Ctrl when I do, and this time Shift also. I'll select them both and align them in a vertical line. I'll press Ctrl D to copy this little circle and then I'll size it up, holding Ctrl and Shift. You can see right here that we've got two circles. And a bigger one needs to be on top, so use the top menu if it's not on top to bring it there. Now select both circles, so just drag this marquee over them and then press Ctrl G to group them. Press Ctrl D, drag a copy downwards, just hold Ctrl when you do so. Hold Shift and select everything, but the big circle at last, because we've got last selected as relative to in the drop down selected. Align it to the vertical line and distribute it vertically. Now select it all, press Ctrl D, click on it again, now you can rotate it, hold Ctrl when you do. Now we've got two of these big red circles, we don't need one of them, so let me drag it out of there and I'll delete it. Now select the top circle, press Ctrl Shift G to ungroup it, or go to Object and Ungroup. Make sure you've got only the big one selected, so this one here, and then hold Shift and click on the big red one in the center. Go to Path and Difference. We've created this little cutout here and we'll repeat the process. So select the two circles below, Ctrl Shift G to ungroup, select only the bigger one, then click on the red. While holding Shift, both are selected, then Path and Difference. We need to repeat that 2 more times. I can snap it to the center because I've got the snapping enabled, and this function right here where it snaps to the center. I drag another ellipse, I hold Ctrl and Shift when I do. I shift click on the red one, then Path and Difference. We've created this cutout. Now we need a line. Let's use the Bezier tool, I hold Ctrl and click 2 times to have a straight line. I click on the red circle while holding Shift. Once again, last selected is selected and I can align that to the horizontal line. Let me go to stroke style and I make this line segment a little bit bigger. 20 was too big, let's take 10, that's good. You can't just shift click now on the red and use Path and Difference. At first we need to turn the stroke into an object, so let me press Ctrl Z. Now select it, Path, stroke the path. Now shift click on the red, Path Difference. It's still one element, so select it, Path and break apart. And now we've got 2 halves separated from each other. We repeat that, this time top to bottom. So again hold Ctrl, click 2 times. Give it a stroke width of 10. Make sure it's aligned to the red element. So shift click on the red last and then use the align function, this time for vertical. But now we need to copy the line as we've got 2 half circles instead of 1 big circle. So press Ctrl D, we've got 2 on top of each other. Shift click on the red element, Path and Difference. Once again line, hold Shift, click on the bottom part, Path Difference. We need to have a break apart for both. And now we've got these quarter circles. We can now give them different colors. Let me go to the bottom and I use maybe like a bluish, turquoise color palette. And that should be it. I'll select it all, press Ctrl G to group it. but I want to rotate it a little bit. Maybe something like this. And this is how you can recreate this circle logo design in Inkscape. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.